Howdy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Undead Unluck chapter 229. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable well-beloved kitty, somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's fantastic for when we cover anime original content, like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, or for the anime original content in Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, which not only the first episode is available for free on Patreon, but this week's episode is available as well, because, I mean, it's Chair-sama. Chair-sama is a damn good chair, and it deserves to be seen by everyone. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a Stackball anime in full swing and more anime on the way. And I believe that does include Undead Unluck. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, man, it really does feel like Undead Unluck is finally back. Oh my god, it does. And let's be real, it was feeling like it when Andy came back, but last chapter in particular was when I could finally say, it's like, yes, this is an Undead Unluck chapter. This is the Undead Unluck that I fell in love with. And that was from start to finish with Shen and Moi's fight against Time. And what we got, especially when Time explained the 100 master rules, and that dialogue, it was so goddamn good. But then when Fang came in and connected everything about how old soldiers fade away, and he's like, nah, bitch, I ain't fading away. I'm passing on my legacy. It was just so powerful. Not only that, he passed on, unfazed to Moi as well. Like, that was just such a powerful moment. Oh my god, I really hope that this is a good sign that Undead Unluck is truly back, and that the rest of this manga is going to be in top form. I really hope so. I really fucking hope so. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. So much bloodlust. Here we go. These are my favorite weapons. They put human karma on full display. Ooh, okay. Landmines, huh? That's against the rules. And this chapter is titled Re-Return. Re-Return? Let's show him, Tella. Human war. Let's go! Suicide? No. Mind removal? You think yourselves a pair of goody two-shoes? Ooh. He used the blasted charge at me with an unchanged sphere? Nice use of your environment. Incredible, dude! This fight is great. I know I wanted to see more of the Fang and Time fight. I wanted to see more of it. But God, I am not mad at this so far. Battles bring out the strength and depravity of people. That's the best part of war. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking the direction we're going with this chapter. Sound reflection. Ooh, you're getting the wrong idea. War has rules too, that is correct. It does. You said it. What? The only things you can stake on war are the lives of us soldiers. War isn't genocide. I won't justify war, but it is one option that humans have at their disposal. This is very true. War should always be a last resort. I want to read this again here. The only things you can stake on war are the lives of us soldiers. To an extent, yeah, that is true. There are more things you could stake on war. You are staking the lives of, actually, no, that isn't true. You are staking the lives of civilians, technically, but war isn't genocide. Genocide is, yeah, that's true. Well, genocide is a separate thing. Yeah, genocide is a separate thing from war. True. But you're staking the lives of civilians on war, though. Because sometimes war does take place in cities. So, I don't think that's true to an extent. I think he's kind of wrong. I won't justify war, but it is one option that humans have at their disposal. That is true, but sometimes here's where you got to justify war. War is necessary when it's especially in self-defense. When someone fucks with you, you got to fuck with them harder. I mean, look at I don't mean to bring real world politics into this, but look at what's happening in Israel. Their war has been going on for a long ass time. Let's be real. And they are taking out the necessary targets to prevent them from attacking them. They just want to be left alone, but they won't be left alone. I mean, come on. He's fast, a multi-activation with unstoppable. After countless conflicts, people started to create rules around fighting. People risk their lives for the sake of others while challenging and fighting one another within a set of rules, even if it means their own death. Andy, gotcha. That is, how people fight. The rest is up to you, Julia. It seems that each and every one of these adults staked everything on you, but it's useless. The output that a single person's soul can manage doesn't amount to anything. I am the original rule, soul, which was revealed last chapter. The ruler of your fundamental rules. They aren't rules that people like yourselves who've only just been born would understand. Not on my watch. Go, Julia. You meaning undead is the key to manifesting injustice, right? Unforgettable, huh? It's useless. I won't let you get to undead. A soul wall, you piece of crap. Your feet are fast, but that's all they are. Now you're all out of allies, Wheeze. Ooh, shit. Mr. Top, time to end this. All of it. I'm far from giving up. I will become injustice and save everyone. Get it, Julia! Is that so? Die. What? How is she withstanding this? A strand? You are the one who doesn't understand souls. Ooh, she's getting power from a different individual soul? Souls are connected. There's no such rule. Kuan Shikana. Ooh, Kuan Shikana, Eternity True Soul Wave. Ooh! Kuan Shikana, Eternity True Soul Wave. Julia, now! She's got backup. God, Untruth? What is time doing? Julia! Untruth was just the opening move. Julia, come here. Let's go. Coming. Idiot. No, you don't. On sleeve? You need a Victor! Victor! As contact come back for this, but Victor is needed to bring back Huiz? Thank you, Manga Gods! Dude, Undead Unluck is back. I really would have loved to see, I really want to see more of that, that Fang time fight. I want to see more of that. But here's my one thing that I'm having a problem with here, and I'm worried, is I really would love to see more about Soul's creation. That's what I was hoping we were going to get here. I don't understand why we didn't get that. I mean, we somewhat got it, but like, let me just go back here real quick to what it said here about Soul. Yeah, here's my issue with this chapter. I feel like the stuff with War here, this should have been its own chapter. I don't understand why this wasn't its own chapter, to be honest with you, like what we have with Time. That really irritates me that this wasn't its own chapter. I'm not happy with that. And then, like, have this be its own chapter all the way up to I Am the Original Rule Soul. Like, if you would have had the fight here, the war fight up, and have the chapter end with Julia confronting Soul and Soul saying the line, "I am the original Rule Soul," that would have been fucking perfect. And then have next week's chapter start off with Soul, with Soul versus Julia. That, and then have Soul go into like his stuff here, the ruler of your fundamental rules. Actually, this is how this week's chapter should have ended. Is I am the original Rule Soul, the ruler of your fundamental rules. Like, if you would have had the chapter end with this line, this would have been a perfect chapter. I would have been so stoked. And then next week's chapter would have been about Soul. Would have gotten the backstory for Soul, and how Soul was created. And then had the connection with the Soul bond with Victor and Huiz. Like, at the end of the chapter. I really feel this is my issue I've been having with this final arc here, or with this final fight, is that a lot of these fights have been rushed. I'm not happy with this. I'm not. Like, again, content is great. I'm not saying that what we're getting here is bad, but I'm just saying it's rushed. I feel like that the war content should have been its own chapter, and have this chapter end with Soul declaring that he is, the original Rule. I think that would have just been so much better. God, but let me go back to something in 228 about the order of rules here, because I feel like that would give me an idea of how the order should have gone here. Okay, so here's how I kind of think it should have gone here. In terms of the fights, this is the order we should have gotten here. Soul should have been the last one, okay? We should have gotten Soul last. But I feel like this week we should have gotten Death. Or actually, no. I think this week we should have got War. I think is fine. I think War leading into Justice and leading into Soul, I think is fine. I think that order is fine. But Death, though, is where I'm kind of like, where would death fit in all this in terms of the order of these fights? Because as I said, I think the rest of this is, in terms of the order, I think it's good. Because here's the 10 superior rule stuff. So what it was, so what the 10 superior rules were, was there's soul, then death, then change, then luck, then justice, then which birth free will, then independence, which we and then war. Yeah. And then beast, and then language, and then sickness. And then this week we had war. But war leading to justice, yeah, war leading to justice, I'm not having a problem with. Nah, I'm not. And then leading to soul, that would be, leading to soul would make sense. Well, having luck as well. Having luck, war leading to luck, leading to soul. Wait, war leading to luck. Hold on. I'm trying to think if this is how I would have wanted this. War leading to, especially in this situation. I think I would have wanted a little bit more from this luck fight. Oh yeah, and there's death too. Okay, yeah, there is death. But the connection between war and death, I think, is fine. But you know what? I think what would have been better, especially with what we had last chapter with time, I really think it would have been better to start off this this fight. Or I think it would have been better to start with death. Because I think they were fighting, was Andy fighting death as well? Yeah, they were both fighting, yeah, they were fighting death and luck. So if you would have had this start off with death and luck, I think this, yeah, if you would have had this chapter being straight up war, and then going into death and luck, and then have death and luck next chapter, and then have that transition into justice and soul, I think that would have worked a little bit better. Because we're not getting enough of the death and luck fight. That's a problem for me. I'm very curious what you guys think about this. Because I feel like before we get justice, I really do like the idea of having having at least death and a little bit more of death and luck. And a little bit more, obviously, of war, too. Of course, there's also beast and sickness, too. I'd love to have all, I feel like that's what I kind of want. I would love to see all the fights with the different rules. Ultimately leading up to the original soul. I think that's what it is. Because we're not seeing all the fights like with Sick. And because I would love to see Rhett fight Sick. I'd like to see what went down with language. I would like to see these fights connect. Yeah, I think this is. I know people are saying, "Oh, this isn't rushed," but yeah, this is kind of rushed. I really would like to see more of see more of these fights, and see how they ultimately connect to justice and connect to soul, or ultimately connect to soul, especially after what we had with time. I kind of feel like a good chunk of these fights should have happened before time. Either that, or the other thing that could have happened is have the yeah, I think it should have been everything that happened before time, and then go into the final fight, or then get into the the death uh the dead luck fight, and then get into the Huis fight. I think I think that would have just worked better, because it just feels so rushed. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe I'm just delusional, but it just feels so rushed, man. But let me know what you guys think. What do you guys? I'm happy that we're gonna see Victor. I'm stoked that Victor's back. But man, this feels so fucking rushed. This feels so goddamn rushed, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Undead Unluck content. If you wish, you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.